The peace and soul, y'all. Welcome. This is Empress Phoenix Fire. What the fuck? I'm sorry. Listen, this is a serious message. I was in some deep meditation just now. Deep meditation. I'm like, I gotta come on with this right now. Right? Grateful to the Most High for this message and the protection that is bestowed upon the messenger as we begin to embark on some profound knowledge and some profound direction for those who have this specific mission that this reading is geared toward. Let those that need to hear this message hear it. Not everyone who has ears need to hear this. This is for those that need to hear this. What's up, Michi? Listen, so continuing the saga, right? Because now, Most High gives the channelings and it's like they each begin to lead up into one another. They each begin to tell a story or tell a narrative, right? That may resonate with some. So the Most High definitely had me on a meditation of the Ace of Pentacles that came out. Hey, her complex, right? Was so much that came forward from this Ace of Pentacles. And I thought it was so deep, right? I said, a whole class could be given on this one card alone. So then the channeling came forward, the scene that you see in the thumbnail from Edward, because, we were jokingly mentioning Edward and Bella and, on their honeymoon and when they were on vacation and, all the fun that they had. And they also created a child. And I said, wait a minute, that was when she got pregnant, and the story is coming forward about these star seeds and these gifted golden children, star seed children, anointed children, Messiah, Christ had children that need to come forward and that are being born as we speak. You know what I mean? So their story is being unfolded and their story needs to be told. And that's when the scene from Twilight came up when she was pregnant. And I said that because I was like saying like, you're going to be bedridden. You're not going to be able to work. You're going to probably do a lot of reading, a lot of research. Because when you, what also helps to feed the child, besides the sustenance, besides the physical food, what about the spiritual food? What are you, whatever you read, study, whatever you feed into your subconscious also gets fed into that child. But for you, Divine Feminine, I feel like it's a culmination of your whole life's experience as well. Because remember, you're born with your eggs. So over time, those eggs are fed constantly. This is why it's so deep. And this is why, with procreation, of course, men and women are different, right? So with men, they produce sperm basically on the go, okay? But whatever sperm is produced at a certain time, whatever knowledge, skill set, whatever frequency they are at that time is what gets to be imprinted in that egg. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a long action and a short action that comes together. Again, duality is so magnificent. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like the ancient knowledge that stems from even within the cell. I think that there is it's called, like the mitochondrial DNA. They talk about how like that is the memory of the cell. It's the same thing. When a child is created, it's the memories of the mother, and then whatever level the masculine energy is at, right? Whether he's old, young. That's why they can continue to have children all when they're 80. So imagine you know, the children that, so basically, if a man has children throughout his life cycle, the youngest children are going to have the most wisdom. I'm going to say that again. If a man has children throughout his whole life cycle from let's say 20 all the way up until 80, those children that were born when he was 80 are going to have the most wisdom over the children. So they could have a brother and sister that's 60 years old and they will have more wisdom than that 60-year-old sibling. Okay. So this is deep right now. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Most High is not playing. These children's story and narrative will be told. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to look into. Okay. We're going to be looking into the mission of these children. You know, why are they so anointed? You know, and then it just correlates into that story with the movie of Twilight, you know, because remember, she went through hell. She went through a lot when she was pregnant with baby girl. You know what I mean? She went through a lot. She was sought to be killed. Just so that baby wouldn't be born. She faced death. So this is the choice. Okay, boom. That was the second channeling that came forward. This is the choice that is given to these starseed parents at this time. Right? Even before you are even mated with their father or with their mother. You're given their choice because now you are given the knowledge that, yes, there's a propensity for a child being born between you and this union with this person, but your lives are going to be possibly at jeopardy. This is great, deep responsibility, but you have a choice. You don't have, of course, you could run from the connection. You could mate with someone else. You could, live that matrix life. You know what I'm saying? Or you can choose to take on this mission to birth an anointed child. Okay. And then also stay together, because we're not going to do no baby father, baby mother bullshit with no star seed child. You know what I mean? It's going to be in a this child is going to be raised within a family. So that means that if there are siblings that were born previously, they also have a task. They also have a role within this as well. Okay. And they are also star seeds within their own right. That's where the crystal children, indigo, rainbow, right? So you got, I don't know what the hierarchy is. What's that? Oh, okay. I don't know what the hierarchy is. I feel like I'm missing some cards. Hold on, y'all. Yep. Gotta make sure we get the full spectrum. Steep. So I don't know what the hierarchy is within that, but for example, let's say the crystal children are going to be have the responsibility of looking over their rainbow or indigo younger siblings, because they have a higher calling, and they're going to help also rear those children, okay, to guide and teach them, right? And it's not going to be any envy or jealousy. It's going to be just pure love, and direction. So you're given a choice. Hey, what's up, chocolate? This is real deep. Like, that's what I'm saying. Peace, beloved. This is more than romance. And we're going to have to get past all of the 3D bullshit. Like, all of the, for example, ladies, if you up there age, and you thought you was done, you thought you thought your tubes was tired, Plenty of women still have what? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's a lot of this is the choice. I'm telling you. I really wanted just one more. I'm gonna put this one back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a choice. This is what I'm saying. For you to bring forth these children, it's gonna be a lot of responsibility, and that's why you're gonna have to stick with the father or the mother of this child, because there's no single parent. There's no way. There's no way. See, look at that. One side is had the so-called negative. Okay. Yeah, because, all right, so this is there, because this is, okay, that's the third channeling. This is following in the saga from last year during the fall equinox, the harvest season, channeling of the hunter's moon, okay, with the predator and alien. I already created a playlist, so I might start to add these videos, because and go into and maybe do even like a more of a breakdown of that energy, because there was more to it. Okay, so look forward to that. That I may put that on my Patreon, because I'm reinstating my Patreon, and I'm collecting content for my Patreon. Hey, what's up, Carol? Okay, so y'all might have like these deep channelings are going. I think this may be the last time I put one of these types of channelings like this regular. You know what I'm saying? I love my lives, but certain pertinent information is going to be exclusive. So, because this is some exclusive right here, straight up. Oh, did I just do that? Did I just do that? Yes, I did. But I think that happened for a reason. All right, hold on. Let me pull some more energy before I get started. So, yeah. So it's following it from that saga of Alien versus Predator, okay? And how the enemy of my enemy is my friend, with the divine masculine and divine feminine teaming up against principality energy. And the channeling came forward is that the child is the weapon. Okay, that definitely came out. The child is the weapon, meaning that in this spiritual war, that the child is such of a high vibration. Wait, damn, there's so many channelings. That they will be able to like blast out. There's almost like a nuke energy of within this spiritual war, right? And this is why so much adversity as to not even letting these two powerful parents come together. They like, we don't even, that was the thing with Terminator. Remember Terminator? They went back into the past to get her ass. Like, before you even get pregnant, honey, we gonna get you. You see what I'm saying? They was like, not even to kill the child. Like, no, we gonna kill your mama. Yo, this is crazy. Hold on. So then the channeling came forward. Like, okay, so if Christ's energy is being brought forward, we know what about the other side of the polarity. And then I said, when I was saying that there were multiple eggs, you know, that were fertilized, right, for some, right? I said, what if you birthed in an angel and a demon? Like, you got both. Imagine birthing the Christ and the Antichrist at the same time. That's somebody's mission. That's somebody's message. Huh. Yo. This is what I'm saying. You most definitely will be in a state of constant transformation. Like think like there is not gonna be a moment's rest. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that right now. Hold on. This is so deep, right? Thank you, beloved. I know that's right. I love, you see how I love selenite. Y'all, this is a deep channeling. Deep channeling, y'all. Like you, like like especially if you already have children, you like, yeah, my children's, and they astonished you with their intelligence and things of this nature. Wait till this next one comes through. Wait till this next one comes through. Like I feel like you're going to be grateful to the Most High for allowing you to be the custodians of this spirit, of this soul. So let's talk about the movie a little bit, right? And the narrative with the birth of that child. If you remember, when she was pregnant, it was like that the child grew at a phenomenal rate. Like it grew early. She gave birth early, so you may have a preterm. That's what I was saying. Like you're gonna have a so-called high-risk pregnancy. You're always gonna be in and out of the doctor, or your midwife is gonna, like you may not have the option. Well, she gave birth at home, so you may have some midwives, and you know what I mean, and may a whole team. Okay, you may have a whole team because she had the whole family rally around her. The whole family rallied around, and the whole family sacrificed as well. This is what I'm saying. This is why the advent of these soul family members too coming together is so pertinent, because you're going to need the help, not just of mama and papa, but from your community to help guard this child's life. Look, I'm done already. Violet, spirituality, wisdom, and humility. That's what I feel like this child is coming on this planet to teach. Okay? I'm telling you. Yup, she's so big now. Oh my goodness. And they grow so fast. This child is going to accept, like the child. Oh, I'm getting this. What I'm saying, it was so many channels. Wait. Not only Bella and Edward saga, but Hunter x Hunter. If y'all went deep into Hunter x Hunter, which is an anime, there was a human bug type of thing, a matriarch that was like, I'm gonna be growing, this sire. He's gonna be the king of all kings, and all of this. I need more food. I need food. So she started eating animals. She started off with like birds, cats, then lions, alligators, and she was creating other children before she even created the sire. So see, this is what I'm talking about. Even if you have previous children, they are going to have capabilities as well, because they're gonna serve. They're going to literally serve these rainbow children. Now, she had the older siblings and they worked for her. You see what I'm saying? To feed her. And then she was like, what? I need more. This is not enough. And then they started bringing back humans. So this is also karmic energy too. That's what I'm saying. It's both. Y'all. It's both. All right, let me just show you what I'm talking about. See, so this is like the star seed, but I'm getting also, this is like I'm getting both. Now, whether both of these come through your womb or someone else or another womb, okay, this is the duality that's coming forward. A Christ energy and an antichrist energy is going to be born. Okay, so with that saga, she was again, it's like karmic energy. Karmics that do sorcery. They start off with the animal sacrifices, then they move on and try to do human sacrifices, right? Because it's like it's not enough. It's not enough power. It's because you're doing it in a wrong way. What was her karma when she finally got pregnant with the sire, right? She was like, wait a minute. He was being born, and she was like, wait a minute, it's too early. No, no, you're gonna kill me if you rip out of me now. You're gonna kill me. And he was like, shut up. So what? It's all through telepathy. All through telepathy. And he was like, shut up. I'm ready to be born. I'm not staying in here no more. And killed her, basically. Okay? Killed her. Killed her in childbirth. And he came out to be ruthless. Okay? Horrible. Yo. It was because of the way in which he was created. It was the way in which she went about. See, you see what I'm saying? Because she was killing people, killing innocent people and children, sacrificing children. You know what I mean? That's why that was her just deserve, for her to die. Okay? Listen. Oh man, wait, let me write this down because it's too much for one video. And I'm not trying to be on here for 3 hours. Hold on. Hold on. This is too much. This is too much. Hold on. Okay. So purpose. Let's do that. Let's pull one of those for these children, right? So let's go back to belly pregnancy. So also, you know, you may deliver early, right? Have a, face death, almost die giving birth. But then what happened, she got the most highest glow after she was not the same. What did I tell you with child? Okay. Okay. So we got writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. Yoga, your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. School, the answer that you seek involves going to school. Bottom of the deck, we got study, reading, research. So with this, right, I'm definitely getting with the Christ energy. Like, for example, with Jesus Christ narrative, right? When he was about 12, 13 years old, he went underneath study, right? And then that's when he became 33, right? We know the parable. Then that's when he started preaching his father's word. That's when he was mature enough and had enough knowledge to begin to teach his father's word. Also, that was after that would be at any adults. That would be after your Saturn return. Everyone has a Saturn return. It starts around the age of like between the ages of, it could be between 27 and 31 around. And then of course, you know how that is with the larger planets. That energy radiates out even if it comes out of your natal Saturn sign. Okay? So let's say you have a Saturn in Scorpio, right? So let's say your Saturn return is going to be during that ages when Saturn returns again into Scorpio. Okay? Your heavens is a level of mastery. It's going to be a lot of chaos. It's going to be a lot of discipline that's going to be enacted. So with this child, right, they are going to go underneath a lot of study with the school, the writing, and all of that. But I'm not just getting conventional school. They are going to be in both a spiritual type of school or an occult type of school, just like Sabrina. Sabrina was in a regular high school, and then she also was in an occult school. Okay? Definitely seeing that. Where they're going to be teaching, you know, about energy work, about the movement of the body. Okay, I think also this is ode to, like, this is what I was saying too about the divine feminine. Like, while you are carrying this child, this is why they're going to be so adept in it, is because while you're pregnant with this child, this is what you're going to be doing. You could be writing books. You're going to be doing a lot of studying because you're going to be bedridden. You're not going to see outside for 9 months. Girl. You're not going to see outside. Yeah, you're going to be in the house. Your food will be brought to you. Your food will be brought like an empress. Your food will be brought to you. And, you know, in society, you may feel like, like, and whatever, don't worry about the whatever weight you gain or whatever happens, you know, whatever health, because I'm telling you, once after you give birth, you will be healed. All right. So what else I pulled out was vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Bird flying, news is on the way. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. Okay. Listen. Vase, secret admirer. Victory in some endeavor. Leg, stepping into a new experience. And then when I had shuffled this one, at the bottom of now is angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. This is what I'm saying. This one is shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. So, and then underneath that is egg. Listen to me. This is what I'm saying. This is why the Most High is like, listen, you only accept this if you really ready, if you really sure. This is up to you. You know, do you want to do this? Because yes, there's going to be adversity. But there's no need to have anxiety because you know there's going to be a victory at the end. You know, so even if you're facing death, but then you're going to do the precautions. Like if they say, you know, you got to be bedridden, you can't get out the bed. That's why you're going to need a team of people because you're going to need to be bathed. This is what what pregnant women that are on bed rest, so they may give you a choice, right? But now, you know, of course, we want to do things the natural way where you would have to stay in the hospital. You've heard stories of women that had to stay in the hospital for like 3 months until the baby is born. Because if they didn't and they got out of bed, they would have had a miscarriage or they would have gave birth too early, right? Or, you know, had a stillborn child. So this is what's going to happen, but you're going to probably do it at home. You're not going to, we ain't dealing with that. You're going to do it at home. So you're going to have to be bathed in bed. You're going to have to, possibly even, you may not be able to even walk to the bathroom. And why I say that is look at how she is rooted in, you know what I'm saying? Rooted and grounded. She is not going to be able to move. You got to be as still as possible because there's a lot of information there's a lot going on to feed these children. Look, you can, I didn't even see that before. You can actually see them as people. You see what I'm saying? And then this could have been the children that already came forward from your womb, right? And they look how they around you as you germinate what is inside of you. This is so dope. The Most High, right, is funneling energy. This is the Christ, right? The narrative of the Christ is that's not Joseph's son. That's the Most High son, right? Yeah, because his energy, the Most High energy, is being imbued in that child. That's why you ain't going to be able to go nowhere. You're going to be reading a lot of books. You're going to be like, listen, get me this book. You give me that. I feel like pulling one more from here. Look, passion, survival. So we got the from the root to the crown. Basically, the root to the crown. I feel like because the survival of the human races could be at stake. Dolphin, cosmic consciousness, breath, sacred geometry. Look at this. So this child is, of course, is going to be highly psychic. We know that, highly telepathic. Like I said, while they are in utero, they will also guide you and I feel like protect you as well. Like you may feel like, okay, don't do this. I feel even now, this child is, especially for the divine feminine, is guiding and directing you even now. Like, listen, eat this kind of food, drink this kind of, you need to get this, your body ready. Yo, this is so deep. Oh my God. Even to the point of like decorating your home, what colors you put up. All of this is, all of, creates a certain type of vibration. Your interaction, like getting this, like I said, the siblings prepared. Because they got to be in the right frame of mind as well. This is so deep. This is so deep. You got to make sure that those previous children feel worthy, because it's going to invoke a lot of feelings of insecurity. And you don't want it to turn to the dark. So this is so deep. Damn. Or for anyone that is within your community group. Wait, that's too many. Yeah. Fragmented. So this, you're gathering the pieces of yourself, especially you, divine feminine. You're gathering pieces of yourself. You definitely, in because the healing came up in the last reading. Look at this. Divine masculine is learning about commitment. Because, like I said, he going to have to be committed. A creative endeavor. This is a creative endeavor. Okay. Creating this child. Also, I feel like this child is going to inherit the gifts of both bloodlines. Right? This is why there is a pairing. This is why there is a mating. Okay? Because the child is going to inherit the gifts of both. This not only the spiritual gifts, but musical gifts, maybe drawing, painting, and writing. So therefore, the divine masculine has to be committed in this. On both of you have to be committed, because you're already in a holistic way. Because you're literally sacrificing your own body, your own freedom, literally. Divine masculine has a choice. He's not carrying that. He's not having a whole another entity take over your body, take over his body. Wow. All right, let's get into this. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't pull a crystal. Hold a meditation before this, because it was so much information that was coming forward. Look at that. No mistakes. Selenite. We just spoke about it. And rainbow Mayanite. I feel like these children are going to be the one to assist the Skeksis. Remember that? Remember the Dark Crystal? Remember the series? Oh, yo. Okay, so the movie came out, what was that? The 80s? Early 80s, late 70s, whatever. The movie, The Dark Crystal. And that was so-called later in their timeline. So when it came out with the series, it showed how they got up until that point. This is so deep right now. Hold on. We got 21 and 22. Y'all, hold on. These children are going to be a bridge. All right? They're going to finally get what we couldn't. It wasn't for us to get certain things. It was for us to build up enough knowledge base to be able to teach. Where is it? Let me show y'all. Because I got so much cards, I don't want to lay them all out. Look. Said that these children are going to be going underneath study, mentorship. So, of course, you as their mother and father will be their first teachers. Look at the owl here. Okay? Because that's why you need to attain ascended masterhood. Okay? A level of mastery before you either, what did I say too about siring children in old age? That child's gonna have more wisdom than when you was younger. Okay? So of course you are this child's first teacher, and then you'll be able to introduce this child to other sages, right? Because like attract like. If you an ascended master, you're gonna attract fellow ascended masters within your soul family. And then you're going to, of course, because you're going to entrust these people with the tutelage of your child, of your starseed. And all three, I'm looking in all three pictures. You see that? And they, wow. All right. 3 of Wands. First one out. I feel like this is what the divine masculine is working on. Even if it's subconsciously, like he's gathering up his connect resources. His network is also a resource, okay? The divine feminine is completing a certain aspect of their world, all right? Of their past life, tying up loose ends. With the world, this is when it's like, okay, tying up loose ends, finishing. Look at that typewriter. This is what I'm saying. She's getting the content for this book that she's going to write while she's pregnant. And look at that. Look at this. The alien, which is the hermit card in this deck. Yo. Wow. Yo, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. The world. The hermit. The Hierophant. That's 3 major arcanas. Okay? That's the Hierophant. King of Cups. Look at this 6 of Pentacles. This was another deep one from the other day. This was another deep one. I'm going to keep it on the table. I'm going to put it next to the Ace of Pentacles. With the Fool. Number 4. Before I go in. So with that 6 of Pentacles, right? Hold on. The 6 of Pentacles, that's the parents attaining ascended masterhood, right? Going through their own rituals. Remember with Bella and Edward, they went through a whole separation period when she was on her own, and she went through her own learning. Edward went through, remember, he was in Brazil when he left her, right? When he dipped, he was in Brazil. So you already know with Brazil, what men do, they're going to do what they do. They didn't show that. But come on now, we got common sense. We're able to read in between the lines. Why would he go to Brazil? He was being a freak. He, again, because he was running from the commitment. He felt like, nah, I don't deserve her, or she could do better than me, or maybe I could do better than her. You see what I'm saying? And he needed to find himself. He needed to sow his, what they call it, wild oats or whatever. He needed to get those immature nuts out. I'm sorry, most high. But gotta be me during the reading. He had to get those immature and also toxic nuts out. Okay? Oh, oh, yep. Restoring harmony within your life. Hold on. This is crazy, y'all. This is really, really deep. Really, really deep. Really, really deep. Hold on. I got some hibiscus. Ooh. Listen. 3 of Wands with the broom energy. This is what I was saying. I felt like this is directly to the divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay. You know what I mean? Like when I say specifically, but of course it goes for both parties. Removing unwanted stuff, purging, cleaning up, unavoidable, deleting, makeover, restoring harmony. So the divine masculine has to restore harmony between him and the divine feminine's relationship. Now, if they do not know this divine feminine yet or haven't met them yet, this is him doing this within his life, right? And whatever feminine energies that are in his life presently. Okay, this is him, like cutting off lust-filled relationship. You see what I'm saying? Out of survival, right? That's a basic need. Sex is a basic need. So, of course, he was doing what he's doing. But now we already know the mission of, birthing forward this anointed child, okay, is coming forward. So he needs to remove any disharmony from his life, anyone from his network that will not protection and guidance for the starseed, period. And of course, it involves whatever endeavors, his businesses, right? Because that involves getting the finances up. That involves, having his collection of heat, being able to know how to slingshot and how to fire shots. You see what I'm saying? Having sustainable resources for food, clothing, and shelter. All of this, right? All of this is coming into play, and this is what he's gathering. Divine feminine, right? I feel like too, you're cleaning up your life too because you're tying up loose ends within your life. Okay? You're bringing about some conclusions. You're concluding a time in your life where you were powerless, a time in your life where you may have gone unheard, a time in your life where you possibly were respected. Look at the seeds here, Bridget. I may not see if y'all commenting. I may not see it, but I appreciate y'all. The void, because segueing. Hold on, we're gonna get to it at the bottom of the deck. What? The 0 point, the sacred clown. This is the in between from the world into the new world with the magician. Okay, the void, that void. That new moon. This is you, your period, right? You're menstruating. So you clear your when you menstruate, you're clearing out your womb from the old flesh of what didn't get fertilized. So what wasn't actualized in your life, this is what you're getting rid of. Paired with that is the magnet. Why? Yeah, because you need now, you're going to make room. You're creating a void in order to make room for things to, for that, for your divine masculine to come into your life. Longing, desire, gravity, magnetic, attraction, charm, je ne sais quoi, seduction, yearning, field of influence. And from where your vantage point is, this is how you're magnetizing your masculine energy to you. Even if y'all are already in a relationship, you're magnetizing the frequency of your masculine energy that you need in order for this to happen. So what I'm trying to say is, you could be with your partner already, but you need his higher self, right, to be in communication with his physical self in a way, so that way now y'all can magnetize this future together, because you are the void from which your reality manifests from. You know the vision. You know the vision. You've been shown the vision. So that's why this is divine feminine. This is why you're so powerful. You see what I'm saying? And other feminine and other females are so jealous of you because you exude a power. I just seen the Ankh here in the middle. Look, we got the death card here. So you're calling in the energy of death to destroy, right, your old world. What like I said, when you not being heard, not being recognized, all of that. All that you went through from childhood all the way up until now. All the way up until now. This is why you're so powerful. You don't need to control a man. None at all. You don't need to control other people. You don't need to manipulate other people. You will your life into existence from a state of humility, from a state of reception, on the work that you do on yourself, on the transformations that you go underneath, the rituals that you go underneath of transformation, of alchemy, constantly in a state of transmuting things, turning things into something better, using things that are useless and turning it into something better. That's part of your seduction. That's part of your attraction. Yo, that's part of your attraction. And writing a book, this is how you are attracting your masculine energy to you, or getting your partner to see that he needs to get to. Bringing in the resources to him, because y'all are one. So you, in your corner, you bringing, you like, yo, I want money to come to my divine masculine so he could take care of us, so you don't have to work. You see what I'm saying? That's the magnetism. You putting in that work for your masculine to receive them resources, for him to collect with the ones and the brethren them, the right brethren that's gonna have him like, yo, you need a car, I got you. You need this, I got you. You need backing, I got you. Yo, let me hook you up to my man's over here. He got you. He got some farmland. You see what I'm saying? Like this, that's why you're so powerful. And these females are jealous because they resort to physical manipulation. They resort to emotional manipulation, even pussy manipulation. You feel me? They resort to all of that. Going through it, my man phone, like I am beyond, that's one thing you will never have to worry about me. I mean, if I'm sitting there and I glance over and I'm up in the sea, yeah, but I'm not gonna be waiting till you sleep, waiting until you in the shower to be trying to figure out the code, or watch when you putting in your code to be like, I got it now, I got his code to his phone, I got the code to the phone. I don't need to do that. I'm at the level that most high gonna tell me what you do. Okay, let's moving right along. We got the alien, we got the sage, we got the hermit here with the sun, the life bringer. This is what I'm talking about. I'm getting male child. We've been talking about it. I'm feeling like with this fool, the sacred clown, I'm getting, this is the male child. The sun, look, that's the sun. Look, that he's fueling. I feel like this hermit energy, this is the father. This is the spirit or the higher self energy of, right. And it's manipulative. You know what I'm saying? Because again, everything is free will. So if your masculine chooses to do anything deceptive behind your back, it's like that's what you choose to do. And you find out. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all a story. My first baby father, he came home from work. He came home on time. There was no reason for me to suspect anything. He came in, he kissed me, and automatically I tasted the essence of another woman, tasted her. I didn't even taste him. I tasted her. And I was like, oh, so you getting cool with your coworkers, right? So I was like, so y'all be heading to the train station together? Yeah, be a few of them. Yeah, be a couple of us. Yeah. Any of them female? You acting jealous? No, I'm just conversation. Yeah, da, 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 da. Yo, that cherry chapstick you got tastes bomb. Let me get some. I don't got no chapstick. What are you talking about? Oh, I thought I tasted chapstick. And I just kept like questioning him, but not, in a you kissed somebody, didn't you? But he was answering the questions, and he was like, yeah, and then yeah, my homegirl, Shanika, yeah, we ride to the 6 train together, da 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 da, and I was like, boom, that's where it went. I tasted like he must have kissed her goodbye. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. You have your work bay or whatever. That must have been his work boo. You see what I'm saying? Because he got from the time that he gets off, and he called me like from the job. Because back then, this was like 19, this was 2000, I think. This was 2000. So back then, he called me from the job. It had his job number on my caller ID. So I knew he was at work. And in the timing, it was the same exact timing. So I was like, he ain't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it had to be a work bay that you put your smackers on. And then you came in the house and then put your smackers on me. And I knew automatically. That's the type of perbs that we on, that the divine feminine is on. You see what I'm saying? So this is why you have to choose wisely. Is this something that you really want to get into? This is the higher self of the divine masculine. He's going to be the life bringer. So hold on. What is this? Wow. Okay. So this divine masculine, right? His origins as well. Again, like this divine masculine is like he comes from a whole different dimension, literally he comes from a whole, because when you look at it from a certain angle, it looks like this is a portal that he's stepping out of and then onto the earth, right? But then when you look at it from another angle, you could see that it is a rectangle, like it's just a big black rectangle that is there, right? So I'm getting that the divine masculine may need to visit a place that that has sacred stones or sacred tablets, or what was it, the Shabaka stone that's in Europe. There's a Shabaka stone. I remember the brother, the elder, oh shit, Hiawatha, right? The brother Hiawatha, he did a special on the Shabaka stone that's in Europe. And it was like, this is where language emanated from. So there's definitely something about communication. Like this divine masculine could have, his origins could have even been from ancient times and taught language. Or this could be also be the mission of this child is to teach a whole nother language that, or innately know foreign. Okay, I'm getting foreign languages, like as far as countries. I'm sorry, the Gina is, I'm sorry. This is so uncomfortable. Foreign languages, but then I'm also getting, I'm telling you, interdimensional, where they're going to have communication, be able to communicate with interdimensional beings. Reason over instinct. This is so deep, man. I can't even believe I'm channeling this. So this is the Hierophant energy, right? So we know that this is the shaman. This is a shaman energy. With the Prince of Fire, Sagittarius. So this man child could be a fire sign, not just a Sagittarius, but this is also the Temperance card. Jupiter, right? Ruled by, this is like, this child is going to bring about so many blessings. For some reason, I'm also getting the narrative of, remember I said the Antichrist energy as well? Like they're going to be reared by a warlock type of energy. And that's going to be their blessing. That's how they're going to come up. I feel like possibly after they were rejected, because that's what always happens, you know, in the narratives, in movies and stuff. Like the villain doesn't become the villain until something traumatic happens to them. And then they're faced with that choice of either healing or turning to the dark, fully dark, right? And I feel that's what's going to happen with that Antichrist energy, is that they're going to be same thing, gifted and all of that and blah, blah, blah. But then something is going to happen to them that's going to be traumatic, or they're going to be ego driven, like all of this praise and all of this stuff because of all of the gifts, and it's going to feed their ego. They're going to go, this is it right here, boom, this is it right here, instead of them using all of that to fuel their spirituality and to be humble. They're going to go towards the lower energy, the lower octave, and this is what they're going to be ego driven, and they're going to link up with the warlock energy, all right, to be able to get their direction. This is also Voldemort energy here from Harry Potter. Voldemort, like when he was in Hogwarts just like everybody else, you see what I'm saying? But then he started turning towards the dark. Why? Because of the trauma that he went through, okay? And him knowing that he was powerful, he knew that he could manipulate others. So he used that to his advantage and appealed to Dumbledore, where Dumbledore gave him secrets, but didn't know that he was going to, you know, of course, he's like, if I knew he was going to be like this, I wouldn't have taught him all of that. I wouldn't have, you know, gave him the keys, you see? Whew. This is going to be the sparring partner of your star seed. Or if this is one of your children, this is what's going to happen to one of your children. Okay? Am I done with this? Hold on. This deck is so abstract. It's crazy. I believe I'm done with it. Okay, woo, we got the lamb. Hold on. We got the lamb here. The Son of God. Yes. Yep. I'm telling you. Because they're going to, and they're also going to, they're going to grow up to be a powerful shaman. that's going to be a traveler. They're going to be traveling and spreading their word and their healing. Like I'm getting with this, I'm getting you know, those Indian gurus, like the Dalai Lama type of energy. You feel me? The Dalai Lama, like people gonna be like, bless me, and he gonna so they're gonna be able to heal people. You know. So we got the Hermit here. We got Sagittarius, which is also the Sage, and the Hierophant. So think about that. That's potent energy here. All of them kind of are used to describe each one. So imagine a person that embodies all three of those, and uh, a sage, a magician, a pope, clergy, a shaman, like all of that. Like he's this a priest, a high priest. We got the King of Cups with loons, deeply committed, uncommon bonds, family, manifest deepest desires, all in for what you love. We awaken lost hopes, and then also butterfly, metamorphosis, time, be open, embrace change, evolution of the soul, rising up, inspiration, reinvent yourself. I'm feeling like this is the reason why I keep saying I'm seeing, because it could be a daughter too, but I'm feeling like um for most it's going to be a man child, because there is a healing that's happening within the divine masculine collective and the divine masculine representatives, right? Because matriarchy is needing to come out of the shadows in order to lead with patriarchy, for it to be a balance of both energies. So in order for that to happen, patriarch, you know, those that uphold or represent the patriarchal line will have to rule from an emotionally balanced state with the King of Cups. Meaning they have to be in tune with their intuition. They have to be in tune with their feminine side in order to bring this in. I'm also getting an energy of, wait, what? Of merging old traditions with the new. I feel like that's what the divine masculine would be tasked with. Not just providing the resources and the protection and the network. I feel like this is also them provide or having a way of integrating old traditions with the modern age, and then be able to teach that to that child, because this is the evolution of the soul. We're evolving. The reason why is, you know, end times prophecy, you know, every 26,000 or 26, what am I trying to say? Yeah, 26,000 years. There's a change in the earth. There's a change, you know, it's a change in the era. Reinventing, the human race is reinventing itself, reawakening a lost hope for us to be able to evolve instead of devolve. I'm getting Shiva. Look, what did I say about Indian Dalai Lama? That's Shiva right there. Right? King of Cups is all water sign, right? So this is what I'm getting, because in past, because this is so key, y'all. Because I was like, this happened before with the ancestors. They did something wrong. What happened? And I feel like what happened was they chose technology over the ancient ways. But this time around, It's not choosing technology over the ancient ways. It is integrating them. Integrating both. There's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying? We're having a phone, we're having technology, but I said that in the Sabbath video. You know what I'm saying about the planet Earth. Forgot what I entitled that. This is so like mind blowing right now. Let us read something because I could go on and on. Hold on. It's just that it's so deep, y'all. This is really so deep. Oh, at the bottom of the deck, before I do move on, the sacred clown with the third person with some interference. So the third energy is the principality energy that is going to attempt to stop this from happening. Look how they fueling the sun. Look at this. Look, look. This is Heyoka energy here. You see the sacred clown? That's Heyoka, the highest empath. This child is a high empath. I'm telling you, the highest. This child is going to mirror people to themselves. So when wicked people come up in the energy of this starseed, they're going to be met with wickedness, and they're going to view this child as something that's wicked. Same thing with Harry Potter. They viewed him as wicked, right? They was like, oh, he's this, he's that. They even thought that he was going to be another Voldemort, all of that. Then Sabrina was definitely demonized. Hold on. Sabrina was definitely demonized. Okay. Faustus was like, she's dangerous. They were like, she's a child. She's a child. How is she dangerous? This is so deep. And he's going to be, or she is going to be so creative in the things that they do, that this is what astounds people, is how creatively and effortlessly they are able to develop. I feel like they may even be able to develop like inventions or a level of technology that incorporates the natural with into the future. But it's going to have like, they're going to have like a hippie style type, like, you know what I mean? Like, look, like this is Shiva. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the divine masculine is definitely like has a hippie side to him. Okay. That likes to live off. This is reminding me of the brother, what is it? Fallout? The Instagram page. Is it the Fallout? Or Fallback? Oh, I'm so sorry. I got to get it right. I'm going to look that up. I'll get back to y'all on Instagram. And the father, the brother in the family, that's the spearhead, looks just like this. And they even have shoes that has like real grass as the sole of the sandal. So fire. And I'm telling you, I feel like that's what I'm getting. Like, look at his feet are green. Definitely going to develop something that's going to help sustain the earth and not take away from the earth. He will be tempted. Okay, so this star seed this is why the need for protection and also guidance, because this star seed will be tempted. Do you see that gem that's in the middle of this trap? So just like with Jesus in the Bible, where the devil tempted to turn this into food, when he was fasting. Like, you could do anything. Turn this bread into a piece of rock, or come with me. You could have all your heart's desires. Like this, yeah, like the GOVT is going to be attempting to commission this child. Like, come work for us. Cause he be like, I don't work for you. I work for the Most High. I work for the universe. And I work for you. And I come here for that. So underneath the Fool, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Star. You see what I'm saying? So if you have a feminine star seed child, this is her energy. She's going to be a master healer. This girl's going to be healing. Look at her. This girl is going to shake up the health care industry. Woo! She is going to shake up the healthcare industry because they're not healing people. They're not healing people. They placing band-aids on symptoms and shit like that, you know. Oh, you ain't got no insurance? Sorry. Can't help you. She is going to shake up the healthcare industry from top to bottom. And those that need, like she may even be able to, like whatever legislation, like, you know what I mean, get some legislation passed where, you know, fuck around, those that are in the United States will be able to get free health care. Shit, for the whole planet. This is how it's supposed to be. Like, none is supposed to do without, because the earth is plentiful. So if we have all this technology, unless of course the tribes don't want it, but if they want access to it, they should still be able to have the access to these things, because the earth is plentiful. I'm getting something with this masculine energy. There's something about his hands. So if he paints, if he creates, there's something about his hands. Like his hands are going to need to be protected. Like things may happen where like he may break a finger or lose a nail or something like that. Man, I tell you, these children right here, these are the children right here. And this is Aries. I'm getting Aries and Aquarius. Oh. Did I even look? Was I gonna pull one of these? Yes, I was. I got lost in translation. Hold on. We got lost compass. Getting back to integrity. That's what these children are going to assist the collective and the humanity to get back, because we lose our way. And then that's why every time the race is supposed to evolve, it does not. It gets stuck in ego. It gets stuck in the technology. It gets stuck thinking that they can play Most High instead of taking heed to what the Most High's direction. Because if we're the creation, right, of the Most High, we're Most High's children. And the Most High is like, listen, I want y'all to go in a certain direction. I want y'all to evolve. I don't want y'all to devolve, right? And you being hard-headed because you like to stay in comfortability. You like to keep what you got going because you're afraid, because you don't know anything else, or because you want to keep a sense of power or whatever, or control. Most High is like, no, you don't have the ultimate control. I do. I created you. You have free will, but I created you. There still need to be a level of harmony. You doing too much cheating. Getting disconnected also from the Most High. Key. You've been straying you've been wanting to be God so bad that you have strayed away from me, and that therefore, in essence, you are not God. So if there's a like warlock energy, right? Like let's take Voldemort, right? Wanted all of this power, but as he kept killing people and doing everything else, he kept straying further and further away from his higher self and just went further and further into the lower self until it got down to survival mode because he went further and further away from integrity. We got netcaster preparation come to fruition. This is what I said. As the parents, you are being prepared. Your divine feminine, your body is being prepared. You could be going through a lot of physiological changes right now, and you don't understand. You may even be feeling pregnant now. Like you may be nauseous a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of morning sickness, the dizziness, weak, craving certain shit, da 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 da. You could even be going through the motions now. You can't eat certain stuff. That looks nasty. I don't want it. Or I want it. And then you bite it and you're like, no, that was nasty. I don't want it. You being prepared. This is why the divine masculine is in. I got to get this money. I got to get these resources. Let's read. Let's read something. Let me read briefly since I have the fairy, finally got the fairy book. What this fairy is. 45, right? And then we had the completion with the world energy. Let's see. It's been a long time since we read from this. 45. Teatin the sylph. Acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, discernment. Tianlin glitters and glamours brightly. She scatters a special fairy dust that energizes the mind. However, about whether the discussions make much sense of or not. Ideas with wings are her joy, and mental stimulation is her game. Oh my goodness. I feel like this could be describing these children, but specifically if it is a feminine energy. She is going to question everything. Be ready. Be ready. You're going and make sure you have a good answer. And even if you think you have a good enough answer, it's not going to be good enough for this child. This child is going to want to know everything. And that's why baby girls talk more. Because they like, what is this? And communication is her thing. Communication is her thing. Let's read the crystal. Let's see, where's the crystal? Let's read this selenite. Almost done, y'all. Divine light. In the ancient world, selenite protected against wanderings of the mind. It invokes mental clarity and divine inspiration. Spirituality is vital for you. You are a translucent soul who moves fluidly through time. That's this energy. Okay? Use insights wisely. Avoid confusing past with present. You see into people's hearts to what motivates them. Do not be manipulated or too eager to please. Stand by what you know. You have the gift of clarity and mental flexibility with the power to make excellent decisions. A situation is unpredictable, no matter how solid it appears. Be prepared for challenges and changes. So this is talking to the parents. This is the warning. This is like, listen, spirituality is important to you. That's why we chose you as these parents. I feel like we are the parents of the true 144,000. Like we thought we was it. No, I think not. I don't know. We are the custodians of those. Okay? Be prepared for challenges and changes. Okay? Banish confusion. Clarity is needed. Allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Parting does not mean loss of love. Reconciliation is powerful. It's possible. Make the first move. Overheard conversations enlighten you. Being in the flow strengthens your well-being. Timing, Taurus, Cancer, shining divine light on the earth. This is it. Like, y'all, this is it. We trying to tell you what's going to happen. It's going to be rough being the parents of these children. It's not going to be, this is why you're going to need a clear mind for a level of discernment to even say whether or not you want to do. But I think the choice has already been made. These are soul contracts playing out as well. Rainbow Mayanite, that was what was underneath the deck. Iridescent rainbow Mayanite bridges this world and the rest of creation. It heals unconditionally and assists the shift to a new level of consciousness. You are a leader. When you raise your vibrations, the whole benefits. De-energize old patterns, release karmic incrustation and toxic draws from your etheric body. This crystal will assist in this. Go within to find your rainbow treasure house. Raise your consciousness to build new supportive structures at every level. Recognize how your soul is maneuvering you onto your true pathway. Apparently, detrimental situations offer soul gifts. Re-examine projects and let go of those that you are not for your highest good or that of others. You see things from both sides. Always speak true no matter what the cost, but be tactful. You have natural healing ability. Focus it wisely. Letting go attunes you to a realm of infinite possibilities. Timing, Aquarius. I was just about to say, this is this is her. That's crazy. Being a rainbow bridge between worlds. That's that baby girl starseed. This is like, whoa. Let me pull one of these. I think I should pull an Isis to seal it off. These star children are something else. They gonna get the planet back right. Actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions. I feel like their actions are gonna show, exude unconditional love. Like, whatever they do, like, they're not going to discriminate against people. The union of hearts. There's a connection of love that defies explanation. There's no explanation needed, really. There's no explanation needed that these two lovers, I'm getting forbidden lovers. This is why there has been so much adversity towards these two getting together, so much illusion, so much lies, okay? Confusion. This is why the mental clarity is needed. Because you have to choose the right partner. This is why, this is crazy. It segues into what I was saying about how if you had miscarriages or abortions, like it wasn't meant, that person wasn't meant to be the sire to this energy. That's crazy. So much life is going to be born from this connection of the parents. Like, I feel like the connection, again, around the connection of these two is going to form a whole community. Possibly even nation. Like, it's going to spark off, yes, the coming together of different people. Places from different nations, even tongues. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. Look at this. I'm done. Look. Look at the earth and the balance. Again, remember, there's an intergalactic war that's going on in the cosmos. You have no idea what's going on up there. All over the earth. There's energies that want to turn to the earth into a wasteland. There's energies that want to turn the earth into an enslavement. You know, it's already been that. It's already underneath the direction of the demiurge. It's already been a prison planet. So now there's some that want to turn it into a wasteland, or just want to take the resources from it, or just want to see it done away with because they just don't like the way it's so blue and green. There's energies that want to see the earth, the earth uplift itself, to see it restored to something similar of its former glory. Ross, let me just pull the ISIS, because I could go on and on about this shit. Here. It's deep. It's so deep. Battle for the earth. You just thinking it's just you and your boo getting it in, not knowing. You're helping to seal the fate of the planet. Shit. All right, let's get a good one for this one here. Power over 7 scorpions. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Again, this is what I'm getting. Like the man-child is going to have so much gifts and powers. All right? And his job is to like command destructional energy. What's at the bottom? Serpent of fire. The priestess of the serpent sisterhood. That's the feminine energy that's going to be born. That's crazy. All right. Do I have the book? We've read this one before with the 7 scorpions. And for me, that's always representing the 7 chakras. 7 is the God number. I'm just going to read a little bit. Isis, priestess of the serpent sisterhood and queen of the serpent of fire, guides you through transformation now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have ever previously been. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they are no longer applied to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn to afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. The serpent headpiece of Isis represents the inner fire serpent, or Kundalini, as it rises in accordance with spiritual growth and empowerment. This happens when the time is right and we are ready. It is important to realize that as your inner energy and power is growing now, you need to get used to new levels of strength. This means that you will need to adjust your sense of your own abilities to meet your new levels of energetic empowerment. You will need to realize you are capable of more than you previously were, And also, you need to temper your behavior to take into account the greater power and effect of your words, thoughts, and actions. Just like what I said the other when I was like that girl bumped into me, and I didn't even say nothing. I didn't even say nothing. I let it go. Your actions and your deeds. If you are vibrating high, why would you know what I mean? Feed into that energy. This is also the temptation energy, like to trip you up, like before you even are able to do anything, okay? To trip you up. Plenty of setups, okay? Plenty of getting set up. Just like with Bella and Edward, remember, before they really got together, when Edward was just watching her to protect her, right before they even got together, those guys, right? She was walking, coming out of a library or the bookstore or something like that, and they attacked her like, hey, where you going? Da da da. Who knows? They was gonna rape her or something like that. But Edward was watching over her and was like, nope, and protected her. So you're always protected through, even with the temptations, even with the dangers that come on your path. That's so crazy. Damn, hold on. Yep. Your responsibility for what you put out into the world grows too. In the same way that a drop of water causes less movement than a tsunami, your emotions and words will have a bigger effect because the energy behind them, your serpent of fire, is awakening. Isis can help you manage this process so that what you put out into the world comes from a place of wisdom and love, service and compassion, healing and awareness. One of the first lessons of this card offers you is the recognition of your power. It is perilous to underestimate your spiritual power, as you can unintentionally create harm by not realizing that your actions and words have an effect on the world around you, and the effect of those words and action come back to you multiplied as karmic return. Serpent of Fire calls you to become aware of your power by having an open and curious awareness and noticing with detachment and clear perception the signs of communication or the signs of confirmation that you do have an effect upon your surroundings. Yo, this is crazy, y'all. I could go on and on. Thank you for joining me. I'm not going to keep y'all no longer. We're going to close down this reading, this channeling. This was so deep, and I'm so grateful to the Most High for bestowing this message to be able to be conveyed through me. I'm grateful for the protection for me and mine as we speak about these things, because some need to hear this and know this, right? Those who are supposed to hear this will hear this. And I'm grateful, y'all. I hope that y'all have a beautiful rest of your weekend. And I'm going to always see you on the check-in.